All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal.
My name is Kyle.
We mixing it up a little bit today.
We are. John is shaming me by putting me on my bad side because I tried to do a backflip yesterday off of John's dock, and I somehow hit my face on the side of the dock. And if you're watching on YouTube, you might see some scratches on the side of my face.
If you're just listening, I'll describe what it looks like. It looks like someone took an old metal baseball bat that had been left in the shed in the rain for like 5 years, so it had rusted. And then they didn't hit Kyle in the head with the baseball bat, but they just rubbed it really hard on his head.
Yeah.
Like a noogie, but with like a piece of metal.
Yeah. Like for some reason it's like scabbed up, and it doesn't make sense because that's not even where it hurts. Like up in my hair is where it hurts. Like there's a bump from where it bashed my head, but I think my head also somehow slid down the side of it or something and scratched up my face.
And fortunately, we got it on video.
Yeah, except for you can't actually see my head making contact.
Yeah.
You might hear a sound, though.
Yeah, you'll definitely hear a sound, and then, like, you'll hear me, like, I kind of stand behind the camera for a second, but then Kyle just doesn't return to the surface for, like, a long time. And then I was like, yo, Kyle! And I like, ran up. I was like, is he conscious? Is he, like, awake?
It's because I was underwater, and I was like, did I just hit my head? And I was just still under there, and I was like, yeah, this is embarrassing. I just hit my head. I wanted to stay underwater for a little bit to just be with myself for a minute before I came up. Before you
would get shamed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily about the pain. It was more about like
no, it didn't. It honestly didn't hurt until like I started icing it, and it doesn't really hurt now. Like it doesn't hurt that bad. It just feels like a bump on my head.
Eventually, the footage of Kyle hitting his head will be released in a long time from now.
Very long time.
We are working on a project. It might sound like a weird project from that context, but we're working on a cool video that'll be out hopefully around the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So everybody can check that out if they want when it comes out. All right. So anyways, right off the bat, I read something really cool. At least I think it's really cool, and I want to share it with you. Okay.
Share it with me.
I think the listeners will really enjoy this too. Good. So the last couple weeks I've been really into paradoxes. Like,
what is a paradox?
It's like
that was like one of those words in English that I just never knew.
Yeah, like you always use it. Honestly, I don't even know. Should I look up what makes a paradox a paradox?
I mean, you don't even know?
No, I don't know.
But you're into them.
Yeah, I'm into paradoxes. I love them.
Doesn't know what they are.
I don't know what they are, but I really like them.
Okay.
A paradox is a seemingly absurd or self-contradictory statement or proposition that, when investigated or explained, may prove to be well-founded or true.
Is that like little shrimp or like big shrimp?
No.
What's that then?
That's like there's a word for like two opposites.
I think
together.
It's paradox, right?
No, it's not a paradox.
Alliteration? No, that's
something like
boom,
that.
Bang, pow.
Anyways, my point is, regardless, I've been looking up paradoxes and like weird theories and stuff like that, and I found this one where someone was like on Reddit asked people like, what's the craziest paradox you've heard? Like, what blows your mind whenever you hear it, and you just can't wrap your head around it. And then someone responded and said, I don't know if you can call this a paradox, but, and then it's kind of long, but I need you to try and follow this, okay?
Okay.
It's not about the universe. It's pretty easy to follow. So it's labeled as Ronald Opus. That's a person's name, but that's what this paradox is called.
It's a really unfortunate name.
Ronald Opus. So,
gross name.
On March 23rd, 1994, a medical examiner viewed the body of Ronald Opus and concluded that he died from a gunshot wound of the head caused by a shotgun.
Okay.
Investigation to that point had revealed that the decedent, which I think that means like the dead person, the decedent had jumped from the top of a 10-story building with the intent to commit suicide. He left a note indicating his despondency. As he passed the 9th floor on the way down, his life was interrupted by a shotgun blast through a window, killing him instantly.
What?
So he jumps off of a 10-story building.
And someone else shot a shotgun.
And as he's falling down, a shotgun shot is shot through his head on the way down.
Awful look.
Like, what are the odds,
to
dude?
jump off a building and end his life, which is terrible.
Yeah.
And someone randomly shoots and kills him while
right?
he's doing it.
And you know how fast you pass by a window?
Yeah, that's like 1 in a billion, trillion, infinity.
Right? Okay. Neither the shooter nor the decedent was aware that a safety net had been erected at the 8th floor level to protect some window washers, and that the decedent would most likely not have been able to complete his attempt to commit suicide because of this. Okay, so
Dude.
you follow me so far?
That sucks.
So there was a net to protect window washers at the 8th
So
floor.
he wouldn't have even died.
So if he didn't get shot in the head, he wouldn't have died. He would have been caught
Okay,
in
who
the
the
net.
fuck shot a shotgun through the window randomly?
Here we go.
Okay.
Um,
Is he trying to? Oh, you trying to shoot a painter or something? And then he accidentally shot this other guy.
no, listen. Ordinarily, a person who starts into motion the events with a suicide intent ultimately commits suicide, even though the mechanism might be not what they intended. The fact that he was shot on the way to certain death 9 stories below probably would not change his mode of death from suicide to homicide, but the fact that his suicide intent would not have been achieved under any circumstances caused the medical examiner to feel that he had a homicide on his hands as opposed to suicide. You follow me?
So the guy's going to get in charged for homicide.
So if the net wasn't there and the guy had jumped off the building, it would have been considered suicide because he would have died. But since the net was there, then it changes to a homicide.
That's really shitty luck for that shotgun shooter.
Right?
And
but why
for
are you
that
shooting
guy,
a shotgun in a 10-story building?
Well, yeah, that still hasn't been answered. Are we going to get an answer?
We'll get an answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably some dumbass just lit one off.
Okay. Further investigation led to the discovery that the room on the 9th floor from whence the shotgun blast emanated was occupied by an elderly man and his wife. He was threatening her with the shotgun because of an interspousal spat and became so upset that he could not hold the shotgun straight. Therefore, when he pulled the trigger, he completely missed his wife, and the pellets went through the window, striking the decedent.
Dude.
When one intends to kill subject A, but kills subject B in the attempt, one is guilty of murder of subject B. So if I mean to kill you and I accidentally shoot someone in the back, I still get charged for murder on that person.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
The old man was confronted with this conclusion, but both he and his wife were adamant in the stating that neither knew that the shotgun was loaded. It was a long-time habit of the old man to threaten his wife with an unloaded shotgun.
Oh, that's a bad habit. It's just a bad habit.
That's a really...
It's like you biting your nails, like threatening your wife.
And if your wife always knows that it's unloaded, how does that work on her? Isn't she like, oh, you're going to shoot me?
Maybe it's like a role, they're role playing, maybe. It's like a sex thing.
Yeah, maybe they're like,
oh, you're going to shoot me?
And then one day he pulls the trigger and actually shoots a person. That'd be pretty terrifying. Okay.
I mean, that's what happened.
So they're in it together. They're like, whoa, he didn't mean to shoot me. Like we were just like, he was just mad at me with a shotgun in his hands.
Yeah.
He had no intent to murder her. Therefore, the killing of the decedent appeared then to be an accident. That is, the gun had been accidentally loaded. But further investigation turned up a witness that their son was seen loading the shotgun approximately 6 weeks prior to the fatal accident. You follow me?
So their son...
So someone had told them or found new evidence that 6 weeks prior to the shotgun shot, their son had loaded the shotgun for whatever reason.
Their son is Ronald Opus.
So...
Am I onto something?
Maybe.
Whoa.
Their
son knew Ronald was going to do it. He knew he was going to threaten his wife, and he knew that he would shoot.
Things are getting weird. Listen.
Okay. Is this actually true? Is this real?
Just let me finish.
Okay. Sorry.
That investigation showed that the mother, the old lady, had cut off her son's financial support, and her son, knowing the propensity of his father to use the shotgun, threateningly,
damn,
loaded the gun with the expectation that the father would shoot the mother.
That family is fucked up.
The case now becomes one of murder on the part of the son for the death of Ronald Opus. So now they decide it changes from the father doing it. Now it's in the hands of the son because the son is the one that loaded the gun.
What?
Which I still don't think that would make sense. It still should be the father.
That is very stupid.
Now comes the exquisite twist.
Oh boy.
Further investigation revealed that the son, Ronald Opus himself, had become increasingly despondent over the failure of his attempt to get his mother murdered. So Ronald Opus was the son.
Oh, I knew it.
And listen, so he got mad, so he wanted his father to kill the mother. But for 6 weeks, it didn't happen. So he got like depressed or angry that his dad hadn't killed the mother yet. This led to him to jump off the 10-story building on March 23rd, only to be killed by a shotgun blast through the 9th-story window. The medical examiner closed that the case was, in fact, a suicide.
So it just went in a circle.
Yeah. What are the fucking odds?
So
But I hate then.
Ronald Opus tried to commit suicide, but was murdered by himself while committing suicide.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's a weird paradox.
Is that real, though? There's no way that can be real.
Yeah, it says the story was originally told by Don Harper Mills, then president of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences, in a speech at a banquet in 1987. After it began to circulate on the internet as a factual story and attained the status of urban legend, Mills stated that he made it up as an illustrative anecdote to show how different legal consequences can follow each twist in a homicide inquiry.
Well, I'm glad that didn't really happen because.
But isn't that like?
But that
the whole concept of that, like the idea of that, is crazy.
Yeah, because that's like the worst luck ever.
Well, the fact that like he wanted to kill his mom, but then it didn't happen for 6 weeks, so then he decides to kill himself, and then as a result,
He
ends
kills
up
himself.
killing himself.
Yeah,
That's weird.
but I still think the dad should have gotten charged.
Well, yeah, I think in real life, if that would, I don't think like it would have gone to the son for loading the shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of mind blowing, and I had to at least share it because I thought that was cool. Was that cool?
That was cool. So
Okay.
you just been Googling these things?
Oh yeah, bro. I got like, not necessarily all paradoxes, but I got a bunch of like weird stuff the last couple days. Do you want me to give you something else?
Yeah, throw me
Something
another
else
one.
is gonna blow your
Throw me
mind.
another one. Blow me.
Okay.
Blow my mind.
People, this is like, blow me, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow me.
Blow me.
People who are born deaf and happen to be schizophrenic have some weird experiences. Someone born deaf that has never been able to hear uses sign language as their actual language, not as a representative language. So to us, when we think of sign language, we think it represents spoken language.
Yeah.
But to someone who's born deaf,
That's their spoken
that
language.
is their language.
Yeah.
So it's not a representative language.
Okay.
So like the sign for water just is water, not the sign for water. When these people are schizophrenic and hear voices, they actually see disembodied hands floating in midair signing to them.
Whoa, what the heck? So they just see like. See, I don't know if that's offensive or not.
Is it offensive?
I think it is. It might be.
But like if we did it with spoken language, if we were to just be like,
Yeah, I know, but
like that's not offensive.
okay, but but it is.
But it's not.
Okay, but
No, I understand it probably might be offensive, but I don't think doing that with spoken language would be offensive.
okay, but it's different because spoken language is not made fun of where deaf people are made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But are deaf people really like me? I'm sure
People definitely
are.
make fun of deaf people.
Yeah, but I've never personally seen a deaf person be made fun of.
I don't know if
guess.
I've seen very many deaf people.
That's true.
I mean, you can't tell by looking at them.
yeah,
You can see them signing, I guess.
yeah. So you want
Dude,
something else?
It's crazy that deaf people, when they laugh, they don't make noise. They make like a
I
little
think
noise
some-
sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
it's
like,
a little different.
There'll be like a really intense conversation. I've seen it before, like a really intense conversation. And they're like laughing or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like all silent. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I've had a thought that maybe the reason you make certain noises when you laugh is because like maybe you're conditioned, like because when you grow up and you can hear and you hear when people laugh really hard, they like make certain noises. Then maybe it's conditioned like, oh, I'm supposed to make a certain
Probably.
noise. But there are like, because if you think about it, when you laugh the hardest you've ever laughed, you're not making noise. You're just like wheezing kind of, or like
Yeah, that's true.
like when I'm crying laughing, there's no noise coming out.
Mhm.
I'm just like on the floor.
Yeah, but then it always is followed by like a,
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Or maybe because like some deaf people can talk and some don't.
Yeah.
So I know maybe some like don't talk because they're afraid of being made fun of. So maybe that's why they've like conditioned themselves to not make noise because they don't want to be made fun of. And like that's why like at a young age they decided
Oh.
I'm not making any noise. Ever.
Yeah.
Could be completely wrong, but that sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, Bentley, here's someone.
It's Steve. I saw him walk by.
All right, you want something else? You
Yeah.
want something else
Hit me
really
with-
cool?
yeah, hit me with another one.
I just got a bunch of random stuff.
Okay.
So none of this is related to anything.
Okay.
Somewhere in the number pi is your phone number and my phone number and every single person's phone number ever.
Whoa.
Because I was trying to understand, like, we were talking about infinity last episode, or like
Yeah.
infinite, and I was trying to understand, like, kind of grasp what that really means.
Yeah.
And
Also,
yeah.
couldn't you argue that pi is within pi without the decimal?
What do you mean?
Like, because it goes on forever.
Yeah.
So all of pi is within pi, like 3149 whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
314.
Yeah, everything's in pi.
159. That's crazy.
Also, I don't like. How does that work?
I don't know.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand if it's like 9.999999, like repeating. I understand the nines because you can't get to like 100 or like a full percentage, but I don't understand.
Yeah, who found
the
pi?
3.14? I don't know, dude.
don't
We're
know.
really dumb. I got a really cool one.
Okay.
Naked mole rats physically can't get cancer. Yes, like Rufus from Kim Possible, they live exceptionally long.
Wow.
Like 30 fucking years, they said.
Dude, that's why they're all wrinkly.
At least partially because they never develop cancer. And apparently, even in like a lab setting, scientists have tried to give them cancer.
That's fucked
and
up.
can barely, like, it's really difficult to give them cancer. I don't think
Why?
that's fucked up.
They know, trying to give an animal cancer.
Yeah,
How is
for the
that?
sake of science. They're not doing it for fun. They're like, oh, look, we're giving it.
I know, but
They're
like,
doing it for science to
I get
understand
that.
how they're biologically work and how they can make
I know,
medicines.
but just like the idea, I understand that. And
Yeah.
like, I think it's probably a good thing that they're doing that. But the idea of trying to give an animal cancer and like testing animals and stuff like that, it's kind of fucked up.
I mean,
Like,
I don't
what
think it's
makes
fucked
what makes us like allowed to take this species and just start testing shit on it? Like,
mean-
what if aliens came here and took us and started like
they
giving
could.
us cancer?
They haven't.
I'm
They
sorry.
could.
Exactly. They will, and we'll deserve it.
Okay, so then, you're agreeing with me
What?
that it's not fucked up.
I mean, come on.
I don't think that's fucked up. I think that's part of like the hierarchy of life. We are
Giving-
superior to them.
Yeah.
Like humans are obviously. If naked mole rats could beat the fuck out of us, I don't think we would be trying to give them cancer. 'cause
Some
they'd
could,
kill
I
us.
bet. There's like a baby out there that's gonna lose a fight to a naked mole rat.
Maybe.
John
dude.
told me today babies don't have kneecaps. I
Yeah,
never knew
dude.
that.
They don't.
So can you like bend their legs like?
I don't think you can
around?
bend them backwards, but I know
Why
that you
not?
can like kind of play with them and you don't feel anything there. It's just like it
Play with
goes
a
from like
baby's
the
knee.
hip to the foot. And it's just like a one like long thing.
But there's got to be like a break in it though, because there's different bones.
Yeah, but I think it's just soft goo.
Maybe that's what. Oh, that's probably why they can't walk, right?
Oh.
Well, I could walk when I was 9 months old though.
Yeah, no, so you don't
I had
need your
kneecaps early.
No, I don't think you need kneecaps to walk. Wait.
Do you need kneecaps to walk? Because like, what is the? 'Cause isn't that like kind of the joint, right? That's
Yeah, so you need it to bend your legs, maybe.
yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I got kneecaps quick. I don't know.
When did you first start talking? Do you remember? Do you have any stories?
I know my mom said my first word other than like mama, dada was moon.
Moon.
We were just outside and I just pointed at the moon. I said, moon.
Dude, it's destiny.
I'm going to go to the moon?
Well,
Oh.
no. But that's why you like space and stuff.
Oh, I mean, yeah. It would have been cooler if it was like baseball or like sports.
Yeah, no, the moon's cooler.
But like, that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah.
What about you? Well, I know you didn't talk to your
No,
like,
yeah, that's the
5.
thing. No, I would talk, but apparently I'd only talk to like my parents or something when I was really little. And like, so they knew I had the ability to talk, but then anytime we would go out in public or meet anybody outside of my parents, I physically would refuse to speak. And so they thought I like had some sort
Like
of like
autism or something?
developmental disability or something. And then they just found out that I was just really fucking shy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your
So-
first like, do you remember any of your first words?
No, they never told me. Dude, I don't know anything about my childhood. I have no videos.
That's suspicious.
I have absolutely no videos. I have a few photos. I mean, there's photos like periodically over the years, like maybe like a couple pictures every year as I grew up, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Like
No, I've seen pictures of you.
I know, but there's not like a lot, which I get. Like my
But it's
parents
also
just
you're the
weren't
second.
really into.
You're the second born though, because like when we were looking through those pictures to find pictures of your dad, there was so many pictures of Morgan.
Yeah, yeah,
It's because she's the firstborn.
yeah. We're just not fucking. They don't care about us.
I mean, there's a lot of pictures of me.
no, but
It's
like
really freaking
with
cute.
my kids are gonna be able to go back and one, they're gonna have a ton of photos and videos of them.
Yeah, and they can see
I like
this.
video stuff, and they can literally see what we were like when we were like 16. Like I started making videos when I was like 16 or something.
Yeah, but then also, what if this technology is just so foreign to like whatever 20
It's like
years from now?
VCRs.
Yeah,
kind of.
and it's like you can't even like what a computer? What's that?
No, I don't think computer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like what? It's not
Maybe in
programmed
like
into your wrist.
thousands of years, but not in
Yeah.
not my kids. Like they're gonna be using the internet. It's not like the internet's gonna go
I
anywhere.
mean, CDs are extinct.
Yeah.
I have some family videos, and there's one where it's like I'm a newborn and I see my dick.
Okay.
So small.
You mean the video is you as a newborn seeing your dick for the first time?
I might have looked down. That might have been the first time I saw it. That was the first time I saw what it was like.
Oh, so you mean that's when you first saw
Yeah,
your
like
old
basically
dick.
it's someone like changing my diapers and shit.
Oh.
Or I'm just naked and you see my nasty like belly button thing. It's all crusty
Dude,
and like
baby
black.
belly buttons make me so gross.
Gross, yeah.
Or make me so gross.
You are yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dick, dude, it was tiny. It was like a centimeter.
All right, I got like a theory for you, or like an idea.
Okay.
So, like your cells always are like replenishing. Like your body's always making new cells. Old cells are dying, and like new cells are being born and stuff. So, like, do you think that like there's the whole idea that if you take car 1 and car 2 and you take a part from car 1 and put it into car 2, and then you take another part from car 1 and replace it with something in car 2.
Yeah.
At what point
Does car 1
does
become
car 2 become car 1? Like how many parts
Probably
do you have to replace?
Majority.
Like 51%?
Probably.
So then if your cells in your body
Could I
all
become
the time
you?
Well, that, or are you the same person that you were when you were a baby? Cuz all your cells are different cells now.
I think internally you are. Like
Like
brain.
like you're conscious.
Yeah, like your mental.
yeah.
Yeah.
But physically it's
But
weird. 'cause
physically
there's
you're not.
You have nothing the same.
Because all my skin is shed off.
Yeah, and all your internal like organs
And like I
have
didn't have
grown.
like arm hair and leg hair back then.
Yeah.
And now I do.
Your dick's hopefully bigger.
Dick has gotten a little bigger. It's like 2 centimeters now. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So,
Do you have anything?
we made a rap song.
Oh
For
my
Jordan.
gosh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about it. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen the video, when this episode goes up, I posted it a couple days ago. I posted it on Monday on my YouTube channel, how I made a happy birthday rap song. What did you think, Kyle? What was the experience making it like? Why did we make it?
Well, John hit me with his idea like a week before Jordan's birthday. He's like, hey, you know what we should do is make a happy birthday song for Jordan because Jordan loves rap. Jordan loves music. And I was like, I'm down. And so we had Maddie cook up a beat for us and we just wrote and then made it.
Yeah, we went to town.
Yeah. Like I've made one song with Maddie before just because it was like, and Chris.
A
And
remix of a Drake song.
it's not good. It was just like a joke, and we were just really bored, so we did
Yeah.
it. But yeah, that song will never see the light of day. No one will ever hear it.
Can you at least tell them the name?
It's called "Kill 'Em All," because we killed them all.
It really did kill them
We
all.
really killed them all. A lot of the brain cells were killed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Killed
So you guys
eardrums.
you'll never hear it, but you can just picture Kyle and the personality that you've learned about him over the course of these 55 episodes of Peak to Middle School.
Yeah,
Put it into a song. And
That's what it was.
kind of what it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So it was a little easier for me to like get on beat because I had like done it before.
Yeah.
John struggled with that a little bit of like trying to knowing when to start going.
Yeah, and I felt like for some reason I went into it wanting, like in my head, wanting to make like an actual like song.
Yeah,
Like I was trying to make it like I wanted to make something that was actually good, but kind of halfway through, like, and Kyle went into it with the intent of just like,
Comedy.
let's make something funny
Yeah.
for Jordan. And I quickly realized like an hour in that it's not going to be good no matter how much I
No.
try to make it good. So I might as well just like,
accept that it's gonna be funny and
Yeah.
just like
yeah.
be funny. Yeah. So you should listen to the song. It's John posted the video of it.
We implemented a lot of musical elements. We
There was-
had
yeah.
we had the choruses, which
Yeah.
were Happy Birthday. We each had a verse.
Yeah.
We had a part like a intermission or what is it called? Like a bridge, maybe that might be the term. I don't know.
Is that when I like yelled?
No, when we went back and forth.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went back and forth a little bit,
Like-
just shouting out a couple words each time.
Yeah, we got hyped. Then
Yeah.
we had a part where like there was a intermission and like Kyle started crying in the song.
Yeah.
I started screaming.
Yeah. And I yelled in the microphone. I was like, let's switch up this fucking flow right quick, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It doesn't sound cool when we're saying it on the podcast.
It doesn't
but if
sound
you guys
cool
go
when you
listen to it, it'll be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And maybe,
So.
it's not available on any streaming platforms yet.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday, Kyle just, like he said in the video, he doesn't make music for the money. He's already like got everything he needs in life.
It's like I do it for like the respect and like for the people kind of.
Yeah.
So
this was just to like make the world a better place.
yeah,
ultimately.
it's like kind of what I'm trying to do. It's like kind of my
Just trying to give back to the community that brought him up
I just like want to inspire like little kids
to become rappers.
Love
just
little
like you.
kids. Yeah, just like I'm all about little kids.
Yeah,
I just
for
like
sure.
want to make them happy and smile
Yeah,
and satisfied.
that's good.
What?
That's good. Yeah. So, anyways, people saw that on Instagram and wanted us to talk about it. That's really the whole story. I'd be down to make another song sometime. I think they're really fun. And like, even though like we're terrible at it, but our buddy Matt is such a good producer and knows how to do all the technical side of things that even though we're terrible, he can make us sound like pretty decent.
I wouldn't think we sound decent.
I guess my point is he made us sound way better
Not like we
than
made
we
the
could
song.
ever anticipate.
Yeah. I mean, you anticipated sounding better from what it sounds like.
No. That song is 10,000 times better than I expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That turned out amazing.
I mean, you actually think it's a good song?
Bro, yeah, dude, it's a good song. It's
It's
cool.
a joke.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Okay.
What?
I mean,
Bro, what qualifies a great song? It made everybody that listened to it happy.
it's true.
It goes hard.
Yeah. It's not a
I
song that
mean-
you just listen to and you're like, man, I respect those lyrics. Like,
Yeah, no.
Like-
I mean, I'm not going to like put it on my playlist and listen to it in the car or at the gym.
yeah.
But like if I'm with the boys and we need a good
sure.
song to improve the vibe,
Sure.
I'm always going to put on Butt Chug Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy Butt Chug Birthday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or Kill 'Em All.
Or Kill Them All.
It's another banger.
So, all right. Well, anyways, with that out of the way, now we're going to hop into the segments of the day. I'm pretty excited today for these segments.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I don't like more than usual. So, do you want to start or you want me to start?
I'll start. What's your best one that you have?
Let's save creative writing for last.
Okay.
Let's save our dreams for last.
All right.
Okay. Kyle, who's going to the principal's office this week?
Okay. The person going to the principal's office today for me is the guy that bought Barack Obama's high school jersey for $980,000.
wait. His
Yeah.
high school basketball jersey?
Yeah.
Was it washed?
I don't know, but it sold for $980,000. So then I was like, I looked up things. What are some weird things that have sold for like stupid amounts of money?
Okay, wait, real quick before we get away from the Obama jersey, do we know like what his stats were? Like, was he good? What position did he play?
I think
how many points did he
I
score?
want to say he was a guard. I don't know how good he was, but I know his nickname because when I was in Oahu, I went on a tour, like a bus tour,
Okay.
and they drove past his apartment. They're like, "Hey, this is where Obama grew up," and he like played high school basketball at this local high school. His nickname was the Obama. Bombed threes. Yeah, it sounds.
that's a really bad name.
He bombed threes. Or
The Obama,
the Obama.
dude.
He just dropped bombs from
That's
three.
the
I know he's a
worst.
lefty too. That's about all I know.
Oh no! You can't be named the Obama and be the president. That's terrible, dude. Wait,
Well,
have you seen the video? I've seen a video of him, like some YouTube video. Maybe it was with like Complex or some like of those viral YouTube channels, and they made a video with Obama like doing a 3-point contest with
he's pretty good.
With,
Like he's not a bad.
some like ex NBA player or something. I don't know who he played with, but yeah, he was sinking them.
Yeah, because like I remember they used to play pickup games of like people in the office, and the Secretary of the State, I think Arnie Duncan, he used to play in the celebrity game, and he was always like the MVP of the celebrity game. He used to play in like the Australian League.
Dude,
he was good.
They gotta get the Obama in the,
No,
in the All-Star game.
I mean,
or the celebrity game.
he might be too big for that.
Too big?
Yeah, to be in that game, just because
How big is
when
Obama?
I think when you're a former president, like being in that
Oh,
game,
I
it's
thought
like
you meant
almost-
like big,
No,
like
no,
too fat. I'm like, Obama, does he put on weight?
I mean, maybe he's retired.
Yeah.
He's living a good life.
Yeah. You
Anyways.
meant like he might be too popular.
Yeah, or that, or just like I don't know that a president should be like playing back, like a former president should be playing, like in that kind of scene because it could be a danger to him somehow.
Oh, like if someone was trying to assassinate Obama?
Yeah, like when they go out for the first pitches, they have bulletproof vests and shit like that.
Damn.
Like they always have big bulky stuff on.
Yeah.
So like it could be a danger if someone wanted to assassinate him.
Also, real quick, do presidents get paid a lot of money? They're in charge of the country.
Yeah, they get paid I think they get paid like a pretty fat salary. Not like, I don't know about millions, but like high 100,000s. But
it's just so weird that I mean, I guess you could argue that they're not, but I think most would agree the term like the most powerful person in the world, maybe. It's weird that you could be the most powerful person in the world and not be making I'm sure they're making bank.
Yeah.
But they're not like fucking making like bank.
Yeah, but I think they also kind of set you up for like the rest of your life. Like you're going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you're a former president, you don't work. You're just
they're not just going to like,
president.
You're not going to become a hobo. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
wait, was the jersey signed? It better be signed.
I don't know.
Oh
I didn't
my
find any
God.
information, but
All right.
someone bought it. Okay, so the original Hollywood sign sold for how much money do you think the old Hollywood sign on eBay? How much?
You can sell that
Yeah,
thing on eBay?
apparently. I don't know who had it, but
Are we
someone
talking like the sign that was on the hill?
Yeah, but the original one.
Dude, I don't millions. Like, not that much.
450,400. That's not bad. I mean that's not good. But like,
It's
why?
not good, but I honestly expected more because those are like big.
Yeah, if I'm a
That's a
billionaire,
huge
I might. It might have been smaller. Okay,
Yeah.
first American penny. How much?
Oh. See, it's 1 cent.
Yeah.
So
See, it's
theoretically,
already not worth it.
It should sell for 1 cent.
It should. And then plus shipping, you're already losing money.
I'm gonna say like
Oh, it's not an auction. So no shipping.
$1,000.
1.2 million.
Okay, guys. You could have bought the Hollywood sign. You could have
Yeah.
bought 2 of the Hollywood signs, and you buy a penny.
Dude, 3 of them.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Okay. A set of Queen Elizabeth's signed gift tags. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Gift tags.
I don't know.
I don't like Queen Elizabeth. I wouldn't even care. Like someone
Yeah,
could give that
who
to
would
me.
want that?
Ew.
Anything from that woman. No offense, but she's ugly and old. 750,000. Or sorry, 7,500.
I don't think you're allowed to just say no offense and then call someone ugly and old. That's offensive.
I mean, when I'm old, I'm gonna be ugly, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm already ugly. Okay. The world's most expensive car. How much would you guess, and what kind of car would you guess? And it's not that exotic. Like it's a car you've heard of.
I think
Like it's not like
some like
Maserati
weird
Mono Pio XOP
I think it's either a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Ferrari
Ferrari
GTO sold for how much?
15 million.
52 million.
Oh my God.
Like it looks kind of cool, but like not that cool.
What?
It's old.
I mean,
It might be like a
car
one of
people
a kind.
they're gonna hate us for that.
Yeah, my dad's gonna
But
hate me for
dude,
that.
old cars, not very cool.
Some of them are pretty cool. Like my dad has a 65 Mustang.
But like, I'd
66.
rather get like a Lamborghini, like a 2019 Lamborghini that looks
yeah.
like a freaking Batmobile.
I would too.
Than get that thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm uneducated. But
yeah,
like,
but also you got to think about that's what's really cool for them back in the day, you know?
yeah, like
It's
when they grew up, that was the thing.
Yeah. So,
But dude, you could have.
I'm also just not a big car guy.
Yeah.
Like my dad loves cars. I'm a disappointment to him because I'm not a big car guy.
As long as it's not like a Honda Fit or like a
What's wrong with
a
Honda Fit,
Leaf, like a Nissan Leaf or whatever it's called.
man? Yeah.
As long as it gets me from point A to point B and doesn't look terrible, I don't care.
Honestly, if I was rich, I would get a Tesla because it'll pay for itself.
Yeah, if I was rich, like I'm not acting like I would have like a Toyota my entire life. Like
No,
I
I
would
wouldn't.
get like a nice car, but I'm not gonna get like a fucking.
I would never get a sports car.
I would never get a sports car.
Yeah, I would never do that.
And if I didn't have the money, if I was like, can I buy this BMW? Like, can I maybe find a way to make it work and like get by with the payment plan? Like, no, I would only buy a car if I have like, or like a nice car.
yeah.
If I have plenty of money
Mhm.
and where I'm like, all right, I'm chilling,
Yeah.
you know,
The last lunch menu from the Titanic.
lunch menu.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things
Like
that I felt like
someone
would have
found
been
it.
cooler on the Titanic.
How did this get preserved? It was underwater, right? Or did someone just keep a lunch menu and they're like, this will be worth money? That's smart, actually. I would have like started looting things.
No, it was probably
just like, all right, I got this like goblet. I got a
that's
lunch
like
menu.
the last thing that you should be thinking about.
Well, whoever got
Everyone
this,
else is trying to get away. They're like, Kyle, the ship is sinking. He's like, 1 second.
I'm trying to get the phone. See, this is kind of, maybe they just happen to have this in their bag, like they stole a lunch menu.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And they saved their bag.
But
Smart
why?
move.
I'm sure they've recovered other things from the Titanic, right?
Yeah, how much do you think it sold for? Also, why would anyone want this?
I don't know. 250,000.
88,000. I'm
Okay.
trying to look at this menu. We've got grilled mutton chops. What's mutton?
Lamb? Lamb chops?
I don't know.
I think it's lamb. I don't know.
Ew, custard pudding. That sounds like an old person.
You know the people on the Titanic. No disrespect to the people that lost their lives on that, but
Yeah.
those are probably the worst type of people.
Oh yeah,
Super rich,
Richie
old
rich.
white people, dude. Back then,
Yeah.
probably not fun people to hang around.
Probably not.
All right. Well, anyways, the person going to the principal's office for me this week is a lady from Oregon. So just right down the road. She persuades the judge to give her a longer sentence.
What?
So,
Good call.
woman who called in 3 bomb threats to an elementary schools. These were at different
what?
times. This lady called in 3 fake bomb threats to elementary schools. Now,
hell?
listen, this is bad, and I agree. Like, this lady deserves to go to the principal's office, but
She needs to
in
go
a
to
second,
jail.
in a second, you'll understand. Okay. And persuaded a federal judge to sentence her to a longer prison term than persecutors had recommended.
Well, good.
The Register Guard reports that 47-year-old Janelle Pinkston told U.S. District Judge Ann Aiken on Tuesday that the government's recommended 24-month sentence wouldn't give her enough time to take full advantage of prison medical and mental health treatment programs.
Well, she needs it, so.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's what's kind of fucked up is that, like, if she needs, like, medical help or mental help or both, and she can't afford it, there's no way to get it. And so she literally was just trying to, like, she just needed to do something to get into prison. Like, she wasn't trying to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But she had to do something bad enough to where she could be in prison and get these benefits, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Aiken granted her request and imposed a 37-month sentence. Pinkston has served nearly 19 months in county jail since her arrest, so she will have about 18 months left on her sentence. The court was told that Pinkston has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder stemming from incidents dating back to her childhood.
So she calls bomb threats?
Yeah, so she did 2 in 2013 and then did another one, I guess, because... but, like, obviously that's fucked up. But from her logic, it makes sense. Like, that's the best thing to do where you're not going to hurt anybody because you know there's not a bomb.
I guess that's true.
But you're also going to get a good amount of time.
Oh, that's why she called the bomb threats? It was to get help?
Yeah, she wanted to go to prison.
Okay. Damn.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, if she was to just go, like, punch a lady in the street.
That's really sad that that's what she had to do, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's probably there's other things she could have done to go to prison, but, like...
murder or something.
Yeah, but then she would...
actually bombing someone.
Yeah, but those all would have been very bad.
Right.
So...
Good thing she didn't do it.
Anyways, go to the principal's office, but hopefully she can get some help.
Okay.
All right, next up is the new kid. This one I'm excited for.
Okay. So my new kid is good driving. So the title of this article that I found is "Why is #Circle K trending? Cops in Arizona accused of wanting to pull over safe drivers."
Okay.
So basically, I read the article. It's misleading, but I guess they're reporting 2019 positive ticketing campaign where officers are pulling over drivers who followed traffic rules in order to give them a coupon for a free soda or coffee at their local Circle K convenience store. So I don't think they're pulling over people anymore. They might have done that a few times, but now they're just handing them out to like pedestrians and bikers and shit. But it's like trying to promote like good driving and like good pedestrian shit.
Okay, but isn't it illegal to pull someone over unless you have a reason to pull them over?
That's the reason they're driving so well, and
but
you're
I
rewarding
thought like
them.
legally they have to have like a reason of something they did to pull them over.
Well, I know there was a law in Arizona that like if you're Mexican, they can like ask you for your papers, which is really fucked up. Yeah, Arizona's fucked up. And like everyone's just walking around
And
with
like,
guns and
what
shit.
if you're in a rush to get to work, but you're following all the traffic
Yeah,
laws?
yeah.
And then you get pulled over.
He's like,
by this
"Whoa,
fucking
here's
guy."
a free soda. I'm like,
Dude.
fuck you. I'm trying to get to work.
Dude, it's like, hey, I'm gonna have to see your license. He like, and your registration, and he gets it. He's like, all right, thanks, man. Here's a coupon to Circle K. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't even want to go to Circle K.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be super annoying.
I don't know.
But so
So-
maybe it's like new kid, new thing is to be bad driver. So you don't get pulled over by these. They're focused on all the good drivers. They're trying to get rid of all the good, or they're trying to, pull over all the good drivers.
So
I'm
now
just
you
gonna
just
speed. by.
speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just speed. So anyone in Arizona, let's just
start
speed.
speeding.
Just start speeding.
All right. Well, my new kid this week is Gamer Girl Bathwater.
What?
Listen.
There's a gamer girl that's selling her bathwater. That's a good idea. That is like, if anyone wants my bathwater, I will give it to you.
Let me just pull up. Hold on.
Obviously, I need money, but I will give it to you.
Who is Belle Delphine, the gamer girl selling her bathwater? Do you want to know?
A smart woman. That's who she is.
What a time to be alive. Years ago, used bathwater existed almost solely as a vehicle for hurling out babies.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
What?
Bathwater.
What does that mean?
People like bath births, like water births.
Oh.
Wait, but I don't know. Was it used when they would use used water? That doesn't make sense.
Why don't you use clean
Here,
water?
let's just use this dirty water and I'll just birth my child into it. Build up his immune system really quick. Maybe that just was misleading. I don't know.
Now in the age of Instagram and e-commerce, it's something you can sell online to horny dudes for
Guys with hernias.
$30 a jar.
Dude.
Bro, for all we know,
How-
she's just taking fucking tap water and putting it in a jar.
I bet she is.
Belle
How
Delphine.
horny and lonely can you be to buy bathwater from a girl?
What are you gonna do with bath water?
Stick your. It's gonna be like cold when you get it. It's not gonna be
it's
warm
not
or anything.
warm. You can't see like any. Maybe like she like leaves some hair pieces, like some hair.
Ew!
little
It's like a
remnants
jar
in
with
there.
a piece of hair in it,
Well, like maybe something to make it look like she actually used the bath water.
like a little bit of bath bomb, like a little piece of bath
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah.
Like, dropped it in there.
A couple like toenail pieces. Belle Delphine, the 19-year-old gamer girl and cosplayer with over 4.5 million Instagram followers and 4,000 patrons on Patreon, who announced in a post earlier this month that she would be selling jars of gamer girl bathwater for all you thirsty gamer boys.
Oh,
To stunt-
someone's gonna drink it.
Oh, so people have drank it. Someone's drank it. Yeah.
I hope it's tap water.
The stunt went viral and her jars sold almost immediately. Since then, the bathwater has been the subject of much controversy, with some claiming falsely that it gave them herpes and other companies selling fake jars of Delphine's pee.
That proves that they put their dick in it. If it gave them herpes, unless it was mouth herpes, but still.
Regardless.
See, if you're okay, you're
I mean,
giving
it's-
yourself
they
away.
They said claiming falsely that it gave them herpes.
But still, you're still kind of giving yourself away that I stuck my dick in this jar.
yeah, I saw a clip on Twitter. I don't know who the guy was. It was like some known guy too, and he like as a joke got it, and he like on video recorded himself drinking it. So,
For all we know, could have been a different jar and you poured it out, washed it out, drank water.
how much would you pay for gamer girl bath water?
$0. But I totally respect her, and I would do the same thing if I was that big. Like if I wanted money,
Okay, if someone wanted to buy your bathwater, what's the cheapest that you would sell your bathwater for? You got to go
so
through
like
the
I
effort.
gotta
You got to take a bath. You got to like wash off in there. You got to
Probably
make it a little murky.
$20. $20 for one person.
Yeah, but you could do one bath and get like 40 jars.
That's what I'm
worth.
saying.
So
Just take like 2 baths a week, and like just that's
It's an
I'm
easy side
stocked.
hustle,
I don't-
dude.
Yeah. That's easy. It's not even a side hustle. That could be my hustle. Like,
Yeah, dude. All right, so there we go.
if anyone wants anything like weird from me, like a sock or like a foot pick, I will send it. I have no shame.
All right, that's it for bathwater. Kyle, who is your
What is my
what's your creative writing this week?
so
What was your essay?
This was from last night. I had a dream. I was at a golf course with our friend Alec, our friend Chief, and this guy that I played baseball with in high school, and we were just like golfing or whatever, and then somehow Alec finds this truck, and he's like stands on the back of it, and this truck just like takes off, and like Alec's just like hanging onto this truck, and it like whips around a corner. And I think like he was doing it as a joke at first, like, oh, I'm riding this truck, and he doesn't even know.
Okay.
And it goes fast, and he had to bail out. Alec, it whips around. Alec flies off, rolls through these blackberry bushes. I'm dying laughing. Me and this other kid.
You're just watching this from a distance.
Yeah, I see Alec just turn around a corner and get flown off and just falling through these blackberry bushes, and he's like, ow, fuck, shit. And it's funny, and we're like laughing. So I go run over to see him. Immediately I run over, and I see a bear. A bear is like right next to him. And he's like just yelling in pain, like, oh shit, ow. And I'm like, Alec, a bear. And the bear just charges Alec and starts beating him up. Like he's just getting
You mean like, so he's not like killing him? He's
he's
punching him?
I don't know.
When
This
you say
bear's
beating
like,
up.
it's like on him, like mauling him.
Okay.
Like he's gonna die probably.
Okay, so maybe mauling is a better word than beating up.
Yeah. So I'm heroic.
Okay.
I hop down and I'm like, like trying to,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I start throwing rocks. I rip a whole bush out of the ground. Like I got like adrenaline.
You got like the roots and everything.
I took this big ass bush, ripped the roots and all out of the ground, and threw it at the bear. It turns around, looks at me, starts charging at me, and then my mom's alarm went off, and I woke up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
See, why does that happen? They always
I know.
end at the most epic part.
By the way, I share my room with my mom this summer. It sucks.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know?
Got a crowded house.
Yeah.
Oh, I just kicked Bentley.
But
Yeah, so then I woke up and I was like sweating, and because it was really scary because this bear was just like attacking my friend, and it's like charging at me.
Kyle's just drenched in
I
sweat.
woke up and it was hard to fall back asleep after that.
Sweatier than when you play Fortnite?
No.
No,
I mean,
not
like
quite.
my legs were sweating, and I was just like, I felt hot, and I
Yeah.
felt my heart was beating fast.
Okay.
But like, just the visual of how fast it went from laughing at him in pain to seeing him getting beat up by a bear. Oh.
So what do we think this means about you?
I'm gonna stand up for my friends.
Yeah. I mean, you've witnessed Alec get hurt a lot.
I have, yeah.
You know, he's
Popped his
dislocated
knees out a few times.
So maybe you're worried that like if he's to get hurt one more time, like
Maybe I'm worried about Alec making bad decisions because it was him jumping on that
that
truck.
Yeah.
Alec, make better decisions, buddy.
There you go. You're a good friend.
Yeah, I'm just a good friend.
All right.
My ears.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not such a good friend.
Okay.
I wrote this when I was had just woke up 3 a.m, and I literally wrote active shooter dream.
Whoa.
Pretty fucked up. So it first happened with my buddy Blake from Louisiana. My buddy Blake and I, we were together. I don't know how we got into the car together, but the dream starts, we're driving down the highway, and then we come to like a traffic stop, and I'm driving, he's in the passenger seat, and we all come, and it's like stopped on the highway. We're like, what the fuck? And we're like we're the second cars back. There's a row of cars in front of us, and then there's a car parked horizontally on the highway. It's like blocking us, and there's just a pickup truck, and a guy gets out. Like, this was a full-on nightmare. This guy gets out, then like walks around front, like just like this big bulky guy, like really scary looking.
Okay.
He opens up the passenger door, gets out an AK-47
Ooh.
and just starts screaming. He's like, "Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of your cars!" Everybody gets out. He starts just unloading.
Oh
dude.
my God.
This is like terrifying. I'm not trying to make this sound funny. Like, this truly was really scary. It's not a joke or anything. And like, he just starts shooting people, and everybody starts running back. And we're running through the cars trying to just run the opposite direction. And he's just like Terminator, just like walking towards us, just unloading.
Damn.
And we get to the end, and somehow like Blake and I like haven't gotten shot or whatever. And we like get like to this bridge kind of, and there's like dead people all around us. And then I look at Blake and I'm like, where do we go? And as I look and ask him where we go, he gets fucking shot. Okay. So then that was terrifying. And I woke up and I was like sweating. I was scared. I went to the bathroom. I go back to sleep. The nightmare continues.
Oh, that's the worst.
Dude. It happens again in a hotel room with Kyle, and Kyle gets shot twice.
Oh, fuck.
Now this part is where the dream gets kind of funny.
Did I survive?
Listen, so this guy breaks into the room. We're like in a hotel room.
Okay.
He shoots you twice, but not in like the head, so you're still like conscious.
Just on the ground dying.
So you're like bleeding out. So I put you over my shoulder.
Oh, hell
or like an arm around my shoulder, and I bring you downstairs. I say I take him down the elevator, but he's slowly fading away. I scream for help when I get to the lobby, and the ladies at the front desk say, quote, "He's already almost gone, so there's no point to help him." And I said, I lost my mind. And so I was screaming at them like, "Call 911, call 911. And I vividly remember
there's like, no.
The ladies were sitting with their legs crossed reading a book in like the chairs in the lobby.
Bitch.
And they're like, "Yeah, he's already gone."
They were white, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah,
they were.
I can already picture it.
And then it gets really weird because you died. And it cuts to me going skiing with your dad. And
My dad doesn't ski.
And I meet up with your dad, and like he heard the news that you died.
So he skied with you.
No, he comes up and he dabs me up. Like, "Hey, what's up, John?" He's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And then
my dad would never do that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was a really
wow.
Yeah, so two of
He's
my
like,
friends,
"Oh, my son died. What's good, dude?"
Yeah, so two of my good friends got shot and died. And then I went skiing with your dad.
All right.
I don't know what this means.
So a third of it was pretty cool.
I think my dreams recently, the more we've been talking about them and actually like
think about them,
I think they are influenced by like the violence of the shows that I'm watching. Because I've been watching a lot of violent shows.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people die in Peaky Blinders.
I didn't watch anything about a bear, but my mom did say that one of her friends was hiking and saw a bear, so maybe that was in my subconscious.
Yeah. I have a really, really good thing about a bear for next episode, but I have to save it.
Write it down.
I did. Okay. But it's really cool.
Okay.
So, anyways, with all that being said, do you have anything else? No?
Dude, we had nightmares at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I woke up at like 3.
Was it last night?
Yeah, I woke up at like 3.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Well, anyways, with all that being said, thank you all so much for listening or watching to this episode of Peak to Middle School. If you're on one of the audio streaming platforms and you want a video version, if you're a new fan, you either heard one of our ads or one of your friends told you about it, and you want to see what we look like and get to know us a little
I don't know if this is the episode you want to see what I look like because my face.
No, but it's like there's something admirable
sexy?
And almost sexy. Yeah, sexy even about like wounds.
Yeah, but then when you hear the story of how I did it, it's like, oh, he's
not as
not
cool.
Not that cool. Really not cool.
But it does look cool, kind of.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Looks like I got punched in the face.
Yeah. So come check out the video version. I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to anybody that has either heard an ad and checked us out or saw one on Instagram or whatever. We've got messages from people saying they came from Instagram, from their friends telling them about them, from Spotify. So thank you guys a lot. It really is difficult to grow a show when you're so small, but we're
making it happen.
Yeah,
500 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, 500 followers on Instagram. Speaking of, either the day we're recording this or the day after we're recording this, I'm going to release a funniest moments of the first like 6 months of Peak to Middle School. So it's kind of like a compilation video. It's super funny. It'll be up on the YouTube channel. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KyleStafford36. Follow the podcast at Pins Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. We post clips and they're funny. You should check them out. You can see them and be like, oh, this looks like a funny episode. I'll check it out. And then you check it out. Link will be in the bio. It's very simple.
Oh my goodness.
John,
that's
where
great.
can they find you?
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel called The Narwhal. There's new videos every Wednesday. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys on Monday. Talk to you later.
Bye.